So I'm gonna stream a bit more about and expose material functions, but first I'm gonna plop it down on Twitter and the Discord channel. So give me a few seconds. I'm not entirely sure where I'm at, and I should also open my chat window so I can actually see what people say, if people say anything. There we go. Close down all the things. Close myself. And that should be it. Let's open another content browser. There we go. Now the way to check that is actually go to engine content, and if that folder is not available, view options, show engine content. Then you can actually do a filter for materials, material functions. And in the view options, you just set it to columns and then expose to library, and then you get all the false ones first. My cat wants in, and if I don't allow him to, he actually ruins my door. So you are an annoying cat. Okay. There we go. Let's see, where was I? I think I was at the refract, but I'm not entirely sure. Check occlusion. That was probably the last one I did, or the parallax for bump, one or the other. Parallax for bump is the next one I'm gonna check. I'm not really sure if I'm actually gonna do anything with it because it's quite a complex thingamajig. Parallax UVs, this returns the input, UVs with parallax offset, offset only. This is the shadow from the specified light vector. The color is black. To colorize, add a color and clamp it to 1 before multiplying by your base color. Oh my god. Choose to give accurate intersection with other meshes as well as shadows caused by other meshes. To cause problem, yada yada yada. Hey Aldron. Love your particle videos, lots to learn from me. Oh, thank you. Mucho grande, appreciated. Height map texture. I don't really have much going on that actually does this. Where's my other content browser? And there it is. How many content browsers do I actually have open at the moment? And there's the fourth one, so I can actually remove that one, and now I need the other one again, and I should not lock that one. This should work. Let's see if I can find something that I can use as a replacement. This is a total mess at the moment. I'm cleaning it up, but textures. Let's see. Probably need a flip book or something. So let's go there. Oh, magic smoke 1. I have a few of those. Let's see if I can find one that's separately. Tentacles, lol. There's a generic Steam one. I might be able to use that. And it hides my content browser on my wrong window. That's so annoying. So I'm gonna grab that one. And I should also have this in color somewhere, so let's see. I can probably use the same one for that, but let's just use this for now and see what we can do. Okay, make it a texture object. Let's multiply this so I can actually see something. Nothing visible. Set only shadows. So I really wonder how to use this. I'm gonna actually open it, see if that helps with anything. Oh my god, it's a mess. A lot of things that are not needed. Let me clean it up for now. Yes. You can actually see what's going on a little bit better. Parallax only mapping, yada yada yada, parallax occlusion mapping, oh my god. Output parallax UVs. Input vectors. Scales, input height ratio. It's these kind of materials that I need to like take in 20-30 minutes just to really clean it up and see what it does, because it's quite confusing. Height map texture. Okay, height ratio should be nice value. Height map channel. Your height map texture uses. Okay, V4. Let's try it like this. Height uses the first channel. I'm gonna preview some of them, see if I can see some results. Nope. You'd expect to see at least something, you know, besides black and white. Or really white. I mean, if this is the parallax UVs, then you'd expect to see at least some green and yellow, but specified manual texture size. Manual texture size 2024, override camera factor. Shadows. I have no idea what it does. Kind of sad about that. Is transmit input UV set parallax offset. No values whatsoever. I mean, no clue. Okay, never mind that one then. On to the next one. Where's my list? Where are you? Where was I? Oh, back to setting this properly. Where was I? Panels, texture sampling, tiling dots. I already did that. Where are you? Function graph setup. No explanation. Gradient height, X range, Y range. It's actually working. Let's double check that first. Yeah. Custom X. I should probably move my microphone a little bit there. Use a specified range. Okay, let's see what we can get out of it. No, I don't want to do that. Bye. Wonder what output it uses. Debug scalar float 4. Let's see if I can actually see something there. -1 UVs. I really wonder what it does. A function graph setup. The output something green and UVs. Corrected Y. Gradient height. X. It's a grayscale, of course, and the other one is also a grayscale. Yeah. Let's just apply it to a texture, see what it does. Let's just pick that one and preview it. Okay, the texture is standing twice. Range will probably break. Yeah. I have no idea what it does. Right, let's grab a grayscale noise texture. Do I have one here? Nope. Let me grab one real quick. Noises. Pick a random one. Okay. That's not the intended thing to use though, so leave this input alone unless you want to change the index on how the exact effect of the remapping. Default value X range is R minus G, Y range is B minus A. Ah, okay. Not something I'd use, but the actual result is quite cool. Okay, let's do something. World position offset. I kind of want to see that. Let's plug that into the base color. Remove that one. Stop previewing that. Okay, nothing worth mentioning, at least not for me. It's more the math thingy and I suck at math, so. Okay, never mind. Flipbook local bounds. Again, no description. Individual components, optional clamp. Let's see. Roll position, it's just the location where it should be shown. Frame size. Let's do something like 32 by 32 at the moment. Oh. Append the U and the V and see some results. I should probably grab a flipbook, see what that does. Textures. Oh. Flipbooks, where are my flipbooks? There. Just gonna pick the smoke one again. There. Oh, what the hell? I have no idea what this does. Again. Oh, wait. Blueprint offset, clamp. When false, the projection will be from above because that is cheaper than transforming to a custom factor. Okay. Let's make it a translucent for now. Plug that into the emissive color. That into opacity. Okay. Ear protection from the side. If you need 90-degree rotation, use swivel or hold position rather than transform using cardinal axis factor. Blah 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 blah. One should do it. See it from the side. I'm correct. Okay. Quite odd. Back to the cube. I don't know what this does, this value. Not something I'd use. It's also weird that it only shows on the top. Is it clamping? What's this? Optional clamp, yada yada. Bleep it. Okay, another one. Keep forgetting where I was. I should just keep them selected or something. Additional things. I already did that step. I did radial gradient, fake light. Did I use the fake light and random UVs? Would be nice if my content browser stays on top though. Let's see. Styling AA dots, I used that cloud rim lighting, step, fixed rotator and about. Didn't I use this? Speed per unit of tail distortion. Min speed before distortion, distortion lerp rate, max tail rate. Okay. That's not used. Transform matrix. Square above and below view extended and distorted when horizontally aligned. Velocity line becomes square when aligned to the camera. Lurpy derp alpha. Where do I plug it in? Makes a camera line particle distort like a raindrop. Okay, let's just plug it into a particle, I guess. This should probably go into world space then. It would be nice if it actually showed you where to plug it in. I tend to write that whenever I make a material function, but I think it should be world precision. We can try. I want to know what it does. Okay, I actually have a raindrop texture somewhere. And my content browsers keep messing up because for some reason Unreal and multiple monitors at the moment is going haywire. My cats are fighting outside. Okay. A droplet texture. I'm just gonna pick a simple one. Sprites, where are you? Ah, bleep it. Just gonna pick that. I'm gonna go in base color. Base color. Also into opacity for all I care. Let's see. I have no idea where to plug it in, so I'm gonna just try a few once and see what it does. Let's try emissive color for now. And give at least something of a color. And grab myself a particle system. I think I was on the live stream. Yeah, okay. New particle system, tester, VFX. Combining with load shaders. Okay, let's spawn a few less so I can actually see what's going on. It looks like it's changing the UVs. Oh, we can try that. Apparently not. World position. Come on, save. Freaking hell. Roman SSD, do your thing. Okay, now I'm not seeing anything. Particle position, camera position, particle direction, particle size. Yeah, definitely, but how and what? Location, sphere. Spawn a few more. Would be nice if I can actually see something. Wireframe. Refraction maybe? I doubt that, but so annoying. I mean, it has something to do with rain, but I have no idea what it's doing. Drop flip, making a camera line particle distort like a raindrop at different view angles. I want to keep it separately because it might be interesting, but I really need some more time. I don't want to spend more time on that. Guess we're gonna go to the next one. Let's see, Huawei cloud density shadowing. It does not have a texture. That's Throne Sky texture to UDK Sky Cloud Mask, and that's not something we have. This is a mess. I don't understand. I mean, I understand that they are hidden and it's /char, but clean up the master material, material functions, please, man. Need some kind of cloud texture, so I guess we can double check that, but opacity. No results whatsoever. This does something different, but is it using like a flip book for textures? No, because this one didn't properly do that. What the hell? Then again, it's not. It doesn't look like the whole texture. Okay, never mind, I guess. Cloud hemisphere shadowing, probably the same kind of thing. I'm not gonna bother with those because I have no idea. Cloud rim lighting though, that might be interesting. No information about it. Is it working? It should be working. Wait, this is the one that I think is actually being used for the skybox. If I'm correct. Let me double check. Edit blueprint, open blueprint editor. What do you mean by unexposed? Basically, sorry, I am is and isn't. I wasn't paying that much attention to this chat. They are hidden in the content browser, so you won't, or at least in your freaking English brain, work. So if you have like a material here and you have all these plats, all these functions, these nodes here, but these aren't all the ones that are there. There are a lot more functions inside the engine folder, and as you can see, there are like 40 or so. Let me go check. There are actually 76 material functions that are unexposed, so people can't see them unless they go looking for them. A few of them are really cool that I use quite regularly, like the where is it? The chaos thingies. I don't see them real quick now, but so I'm actually going over them, see if I can find something cool. Oh yeah, the motion 4-way. Those are really cool. Well, I'm trying to figure that out, but some of them are either complex, aren't documented that well, and some of them aren't even working. The motion 4-way chaos is one that I use quite a lot, which I can show you real quick because it's kind of a fun thing. I'm also gonna get the normal one. There, let me remove that. I'm gonna do that one later. And I'm gonna grab a texture and a normal map. So let's grab a normal. I mean, not everybody knows about the motion 4-way chaos, of course, but I'm not sure why, because it's a really cool function. Let me grab that one as the normal map, and let's grab a... I have no idea. Let's grab that one. For that. Go for the texture object, plug that into the texture there. Another object, plug it into the texture here. Normal map into the normal one. Plug it into the normal, plug it into the base color. And you have this ocean-like effect. If you have a quite high poly mesh, you can actually also use it for the roll position offset and get some actual waves. Can you find them by right-clicking and typing? Only because I exposed them for myself. I mean, this one, it is a bit heavy, actually, the motion 4-way, though. That's probably because all these textures aren't using the samplers properly. If I set this to shared clamp or wrap, that it will work a bit better. So let me grab the ones that I have to show you, actually. Even kijken, I have a few of them. Not sure which one is which, but I'm in the progress of cleaning up that stuff. If I'm correct, these ones actually do have the sampler set up. Now I can do it real quick. Shared wrap. Save that one. Open that one as well. Shared wrap. Save. Now these two combined use 150 instructions, all the same, but it also uses 8 texture samplers. And if I'm correct, though it might not always be the case, the ones that I just changed are a bit lower in the texture sampling department. Plug it into the base color and the normal. Let's change this to opaque. Because it's now shared, it actually uses a lot less samplers, if I'm correct. Though it was on translucent just now, and translucent takes a few more texture samplers. So it was already one texture sampler less, but since we don't need translucent. How do you expose them? Well, in theory you can just open them and click on expose to library, but every time the Unreal Engine version changes, so you're moving your project to 4.16 to 4.17, this changes again. So it's easier to just copy and paste them into your content folder, your personal one, and change it there and rename it a little bit so you can easily find it. The normal map's not that strong in this case. Let's see if I can actually make it a bit stronger. A flat normal. Scalar value. Let's do something like 2 or 3 or so. And there you go. I can see a little bit better with the normal map going on. And I'm getting so annoyed by my cats. In and out, in and out, in and out. I wish it was raining and they stayed inside. I need a cat door. Yeah, I'm sorry about the ad stuff. I personally really dislike whole ad stuff, and I don't even monetize my channels and whatever, but they want it. Okay, so, well, I can basically keep those. I can show it in a shorter video later. Comment big box. Give me my arrow thingy. Also, what Bycutter said Epic doesn't give them. I'm not really sure. Though they probably moved to a bit more focused on the bigger companies instead of the smaller indies and hobby people. I do think they do care. I mean, they're very kind people anyway, but eventually if you're a company that makes money, you need to focus on specific things to keep making money. Can go wrong quite fast. Okay, let me change this color to black. Okay. So where were we? The Cloud Rim Lightning. No information. It's working. Oh wait, I was checking the skybox if that was the one that used it. Open blueprints, sky spear mesh. Well, I guess that's why they are unexposed, because they aren't used in regular cases, I guess. Okay, so this is not the rim lighting one, I guess. No. Okay, so let's see what we can do with that. Take your texture sample, normalize some stuff, camera factor. Density, let's do like out of 5 for now. We can change that though. Luos time sign. That way I can see some more values change faster. And let's do between 0 and 10. And make it a bit slower. Well, on the other hand, if you spend too much time on something that isn't showing any results that are actually making money, you probably get a kick in your cronies as well. So there's always that. Okay, a normalized factor. I have no idea, so let's just go with that value. It's basically just like a Fresnel, but slightly different. Let's say we do X on 1. That's weird. It just shows it only for like a second, as you can see. Oh wait, that's because I obviously used the time sign. Let's see, density there. This might actually be quite interesting if you have like something like a sun or so. Let's just multiply with a nice yellow color. Ignore the white dot. We shouldn't actually not even see that, but if we have like a sun somewhere, then you can use that as a rim thing effect. This can actually be quite cool. Bit hard to explain because I suck at that, but true, I don't prefer to be kicked in the groin anyway, but documentation comes with developing. Yeah, that definitely. The more documentation, the better. I'm very pro documenting, and I actually, even though I make video tutorials and that kind of stuff, I actually prefer written tutorials myself, so I'm too lazy to keep writing. I do like this effect. It's a bit of an odd thing. We can probably make it a bit brighter. Let's see if that helps. In the right angle, it should be X. It should be really bright now. Now it's not doing anything anymore. Is a lower value better? Yeah, okay. So a lower value is better than a high value. Okay. Not sure how to explain this thing, but it's at least interesting enough to showcase in a separate video. Beard rim lighting effect. Luos and great talks. Okay. So back to the content browser. And that was the cloud rim lighting there. Cloud shadow sample. Again, no documentation at all. Let's see what it does. Let me move these things here a bit. I tend to mess up these quite a bit, so... Oh wait, that one was actually used in the other samples, I guess. I can give it another whirl, but I doubt it's gonna do anything. Wait a second. Input density. I wanna try one more thing with that one, I guess. Real quick. It wants a noise texture, so let's just pick one. Now we need another factor of 3. So let's do exit out of 5. Let's see. Depending on the angle, you actually see some clouds now. So what if I actually pan that noise texture? X is horizontal, so out of 3. And the fall of power is normally no information about the fall of power. Where are you? Regularly it's 1 with the power. Okay. So let's grab the time sign and double check that. How dense it is. Makes sense. Okay. I'm gonna copy those two. Okay, back to the cloud sample thing. Light direction from X, sample distance. Let's do, I have no idea, 10. Sample opacity. Let's do it quite high, like 0.75 or so we can actually see something. And the cloud density could be a noise texture, I guess. Wait. Texture object. And let's multiply the result first. Let's see what it outputs color-wise. Okay, it does show something. Let me plug it into the emissive color. And on a plane. It is the same as the noise texture, though less. cube. Let's do it in base color instead, see if that helps. Sphere maybe. Kind of weird that light direction should come from out of 5, so that's this. Well, let's make it from the top. Okay, to double check that a bit better, I'm gonna do one from the top. I don't want to alert that, I want to copy this. And from the top, let's make it go to the side instead. There. And then change that to the light direction, so it's okay, not interesting to me at least. Bye bye. Next function, the step. If B is lower than... Okay. Hey Redfish, how are you? Lunchtime. Lunchtime. Okay. Let's grab the time sign again. Let's see what it does. It's like a stepping banner thing, but what's the normal value? Custom expression. O.1, O.2. I want to bet it's only gonna show up at O.5. Not even. Okay, O.51 probably then. Yeah. Totally white. Then do we get a... Okay, that might be interesting actually. Though not sure why I would ever use it, but that should go up and down, up and down. How's it going? I'm just going to go over material functions that I have zero understanding of and see if there's anything that I could use from my personal artistic point of view. There's probably quite a lot of them that are really math based and or at least related to math and calculus or whatever that I don't have any understanding of, but we'll see. I mean, I wish I could understand all of them, but I'm not that kind of guy, sadly. This can be quite interesting though, and it's fairly cheap though. I think I can actually make something like this without need of that, but I'm gonna show it anyway, because why not? Would be nice if an Epic dev could actually tell me what they do. Arrow please, thank you. Step thingy. Awesome, name is awesome. Okay, next, fix rotator about axis normals. Use this material function in conjunction with a rotate about axis based vertex shader to update the vertex normals so they rotate and match the vertex shader motion. I think I actually have a an example that does that. Let me see if I can find it. I do know it's a material, but I think it was this one. This does the same thing. Yeah, basically it's the same as this probably, where it changes the vectors normally. So this rotation is actually done through the world position offset. Take a look at it, screen grab it or whatever. It also has a nice wobble, so you don't need to rotate the mesh. You can just keep it static and whatever, and it will rotate anyway, which is kind of cool, especially for like pickups and diamonds, hearts, whatever, coins. It's a bit cheaper than having that rotate through Blueprint, at least from what I've been told. If that's kind of the same thing, I want to check it out. Conjunction with the rotate about axis. Might actually need to try it in here, but I'm not sure. I think that was the one. But then again, what rotation angle? World space, how do you get that kind of thing? You can add a rotating movement component to an object in the scene without turning it into a blueprint. Yeah, probably. I don't touch blueprints that much. That's the thing I'm mostly lacking at in Unreal Engine 4. Whenever I even need something like simple, like throwing away a particle or so, then I need to yell "Cell" to help me with that, because that's, like I said, the thing I'm most weak at. You saw your moves about normal deformation. World space vertex normals. That's that one. And a movement mask. I have no idea what they mean with that. Let's just do a default value of 1 or so. Seems to work. Contain space vertex normals RGB. You think they update, but sometimes that arrow is totally inside the box. That's so annoying. Anyways, I probably wouldn't use that anyway, so close it, don't save it. Nope. Droplet particle vertex shader. I tried that one. I have no idea how it works. Pythagorean theorem. That's the kind of thing that will really hurt my head, because I totally suck at math and that kind of thing. It would be nice if they also showed the values that are outputting, if it's a scalar, vector 3 or whatever. I'm guessing it's a scalar value, so we can preview that. That would be nice to actually see the error. Okay, it there then. Note if, oh well, yeah, of course. It's just showing. I used, oh my god, I have no idea how to say this in English. It's very old, like 6th grade school things about the Pythagorean theorem. If you have one side, it can calculate the other ones, yada yada yada, but I have zero understanding about that anymore. Like I said, I totally suck at math. People who use math quite often are probably better at explaining that. No, I do think it's an interesting one I should mention. Radial gradient. That's actually one that is very common. I mean, it's just literally a radial gradient. Hey Deathray, you should be the one who actually do the more mathy ones, because you are way better at that than me. I bet someone from Epic brought his kid to the office and the kid used the material editor to solve the homework. That's how this note was added. Yeah, I really think that's something. I mean, or yeah, they need to calculate something. Maybe like the person needed to do the right angles for a mesh that he made or whatever. I mean, not sure why this one is actually not exposed, because this one is actually something that I use quite a lot. It literally just does a radial gradient. So I mean, what more to tell? It does this. So okay, radial gradients. Gee, I wonder. Okay, fake light. Let's see. No explanation. I'm guessing it's just gonna generate some weird fake light effect. So let's plug it into the emissive. Get the light position and let's make it at the top. And the light color, well, let's make it a purple or so. There we go. Let's get a sphere. Yeah, I guess that's much. So if I change this to 1, it should be between in this corner there. Yeah, would be nice. Let's see. Let's do something funny for a second. There. What should I use? I'm thinking. Append. I wonder how it would use that. There. And fake light position. You'd think it update. From 0 to 1. I guess it doesn't. Well, let's do the other way around then. Oh wait, derp. This derp needs a lerp. Blink, blink. If I 1 minus that. You could actually make an eye with this as well. Okay, enough playing around with that. Quite clear what it does. It needs to be at least a little bit clean there. Now one that I was quite interesting with, but random UVs. Uses a dynamic parameter with U offset and V offset as a parameter named to move UV coordinates around. Set up as a uniform distribution at spawn time only. The 0 to 1 distribution per channel. I mean, I understand that part, but why would you? I wonder what the proper usage of that is. I mean, let's just grab a random. Actually, I can just use this one probably. UVs and look at into massive color. Dynamic. Append. Random U and random V. Let's save that. And grab the particle test thing. Here we go. I did save this, right? Yes. You'd expect to see more. Oh wait, dynamic derp parameter. Dynamic. Refresh. Spawn time only, spawn time only. And then a float uniform between 0 and 1. Okay, that might actually be somewhat interesting for some randomization as well, but I wouldn't want to waste 2 dynamics for that. I mean, there are better ways to do this. But that also depends on the noise texture, I guess. But I mean, for a simple result, this can actually be some. It has potential. You can use it for particles, but I'd probably just either use a U shift that only needs 1 parameter, a desaturate node, for instance, or just a lerp, whatever. Okay. I mean, if you could actually set the flipbooks X and Y, for instance, so that you can random use a sprite, that would be fine, but that's where flipbook material function comes in. Okay, then again, at least it's something. Particle random UV. Okay, webfish, take care. Okay, what's next? Protect from 0. No explanation. It has something to do with the pivot painter, apparently, so I'm not gonna play around with that. I kinda wanna see what it does inside though. If 0, then do something else, basically for all the things. 8th month at Ubi, I'm really happy. Damn! 4 more months and you're there a year. Definitely you're a member, so we should celebrate with fake beers or something, or fake particle ribbons, explosions. Okay, I never used the pivot painter stuff, so I can't comment on this. The flipbook local bounds, I had no idea what it does. Flipbook uniform, non-uniform. This is a special version of the flipbook function only useful for the render to texture blueprint. It allows you to sample non-uniform flipbooks from within uniform textures. Like a letterbox flipbooks, which is how all render target previews are set up. I don't know how to set it up, but this is definitely something worth mentioning. Function graph setup. I think I already played with this today. Yeah, I already played with that. Never mind. Rotation normal while masking. This will rotate a normal towards its slope as the grayscale input increases. This is useful for thresholding a normal map and generating a lip around a newly masked area. Again, I have no idea how to set it up. I understand that it probably offsets the normal map. Or is it actually... Grayscale mask amount, low polynormal, high polynormal. I don't have the tools to set it up, but this one I might actually be able to use. Softens the normals for a smoother reflection. Okay, let's grab a quite intense normal. Let's check the results. Let's actually plug it into emissive as well so we can see what we do. Would be nice if I can actually see something come. Okay, let's grab the texture that belongs to it so we can see some better results. Base color. And remove the emissive color. Roughness as well in this case. There. Where's my light factor? Okay, yeah, that really does what it says. It smooths out the normal. Quite simple. And now it's... So I wonder if you should put it into... combine it with a roughness or... Okay, bye. Let's grab the cube. Let's preview it. I wonder. Okay, that's not a thing. Yeah, it does work with the normal maps, but testing, testicle. I wish I'd probably use this. That's why I'm an advocate for always explaining what the results do and where you plug it in. Same with the inputs actually, but can at least show it off, I guess. Sine basically does what it does. Turns some -1 for negative numbers. And for positive numbers, a 0. And by now there's actually a material function that does the same. I mean, at the moment they're using a custom code and they initially used an if node. But if I'm correct, they actually use a sine now. So not much to talk about that one. Different motion vectors. This is in the render to texture material functions. I kind of want to see what it does though. Original frame UVs, offset frame UVs. Onward WPO, okay. Never mind. Perturb normal queue. For procedural stuff. From bump to world space normal. Okay. See this thing. Okay. Let's see this thing. Bump mapping unparameterized surfaces on the GPU. Abstract. Original bump mapping is only defined for surfaces with a known surface parameterization. In this paper, a new method for GPU is proposed which does not use such a given parameterization. To compute the perturbed, I cannot pronounce that word, normal, the only input used are the surface position, the height value, and the original normal. The method decouples bump mapping from the primitive type, which allows for a higher degree of proceduralism in both generation of the height value and the surface. And then a bleep load of stuff with some examples. Okay, so let's grab a scalar, yeah, so and try this one, not the best one we have, but let's see if I can grab a stronger texture just to check it out. Am I missing a value though? What's it called again? No. Normal from height map. Something like that, of course, but they now have this one. So apparently it's already an exposed one, but this is an old version, I'm guessing. Yeah, okay, so this is an low quality old version of this. Never mind then. Interesting though, but which debug values do we have? Binary flow, float, debug on off scalar time. But over here there's a debug int value. Enter the value into the material function and read the return value as a number in UV space. Okay. Clear, just an integer showing. Pivot painter, don't use it. Delete reference fork for matrix. What? Okay, this one might be the last one. What? High resolution screenshot mask function. A custom depth clamp. I have no idea what that should do. Tiling AA grid. What does it need? Just a factor 2. Okay, that's clear. No results whatsoever. Ah, there we go. Okay. Huh. Not sure what I'd use it for, but okay. Let's do one more. Distance field. Reach a distance field texture. Okay, that's not something that I have any understanding of. I'm gonna take a look at it, but don't expect me to actually use it. and posterize. Henry Greenstein face. Okay, last one. So let's check out those 3 and then I'm gonna call it quits and actually do some proper work. Distance fields, instance fields, custom. Okay, let's make this distance field and the result is where's my Luos time sign? There. This is not what it's used for, so it would be kind of lame to say, yeah, look what I found, and I have absolutely no clue what it does properly, but I should make a new timestamp one with a different value input option. Okay, posterize, number of value steps. Oh, not that one. Let's do 5. I have no idea. And the diffuse texture is gonna be that one for now. I mean, I know what it does in Photoshop, but so if I do one value, it should only show. That's actually quite cool. So now there's more steps, and at 100 it should probably show everything again somewhat. I guess they try to recreate that posterize filter from Photoshop. So you take the texture coordinate UV and actually add a WS. Okay. And dot product set. Multiply with the amount of steps. So you get something like this. So if I look at it from this side, keep pulling the red channel. Not much visible here, of course. Let's try that one real quick. And take like 1 or 2 values. Yeah, it kind of does what the posterize does in Photoshop. It's not perfect, of course, but it is interesting. I mean, I wonder what it does with a normal map actually. So let's pick that one. If we could also posterize the actual lighting, that will be really cool. Are some ugly artifacts though, but you can probably nudge that a little bit by tweaking the values and whatever, but I wonder if it's this one that's causing that issue. It's not necessarily to normalize an expression which plugs into the normal material output. Now, it probably already does it itself, but I can probably just clamp it either way, but just check. It does give some interesting results. I mean, if you want a quick low poly effect for like a game jam or so, then we're done. Well, not low poly, but low texture style result. Okay, I'm definitely gonna show off that one as well. Posterize like in Photoshop. I should probably add a T there. There. Okay, last one for today. The Henry Greenstein face. I have absolutely no idea what it is, so I'm actually going to Google the name. Probably there's a link inside the material function, but I said Henry, but it's Henry. Henry Greenstein face function wiki. Okay, there we go. I don't want to know what its parents are. Wikipedia does not have an article about that. That's amazing. Monte Carlo method for photon transport. Okay. Math and things I do not get. The moment I see this, my brain is just like, nope, 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 nope. Davy and Greenstein introduced a function which, in variation on one parameter, ranges from backscattering through isotropic scattering to forward scattering. The function is blah 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 blah. So yeah, okay, anisotropy. Results. The people who made that face function are probably like, Luos, what the hell are you doing? Let's grab a 3 and set it to the top. One means full forward scattering, 0 equals isotropic or equal scattering in all directions. Time sign, where are you? There. So I can actually maybe see something change. Oh yeah. Let's do like 0.1 or so. And what if I plug it into a base color instead? By default, this input is not used and the angle is calculated using the input light factor. If this input is specified, light factor will be disregarded and the input angle will be used in degrees. Ah, okay. So it's somewhat of an anisotrophic edge effect. Let's change it to I already made something like that a while ago to test something, and I kind of want to use that again. So to see better what it's doing. It's not liking it that much, but boom, boom. If I raise that value to like 0.7 or so. How is it calculated? It's werken time for me. Okay, enjoy your werk. This is, by the way, the most awesome material function ever. This is pi, and the only thing it has inside of it is this. It's not even more accurate, it's just this. The whole material function just for one value. Divide dot equals. Why aren't you using that one now? Doesn't matter that much though, but it would save a little bit of instructions. Okay, this is interesting, but I have no idea how to super properly use it. I mean, I understand anistrophy to an extent, but so at the moment it should actually be. I wish you could disable light. Can I do something like that actually? Kill light? No. Unlit is useless. That might be better to check the result. So let's say the anistrophy is quite a low value, like 0.25. And the moment X comes more into view, it's a little bit brighter, of course. And if I set it to actually using Z, it is interesting, but I probably wouldn't use it that much myself. They should be happy that it's actually not Harvey Greenstein at the moment. Okay, yeah, I think that's enough toying around with material functions for now. How many do I still have left? 1, 2, 27 more. That might be for Monday or maybe somewhere in the weekend. I'm gonna add a note here so I don't forget that the next one I'm gonna need to do is assign with normal support, which sounds interesting, but that's for good one for next time. Okay. Did the motion 4 ways as well, by the way, so I don't need to redo those. Where did I put them? Posterize, Humphrey Greenstein, step, gradient. Oh, there's the motion four-ways. Okay. Let's clean this mess up a little bit. Well, not clean it up, just move it out of the way. And call it done for now. Okay, thank you all for watching this rather boring me trying to figure out how those material functions work and fail horribly at them. And I might be around, so either in this weekend or I'll try to finish these material functions on a Monday or Tuesday. And then probably keep the ones I haven't used and maybe contact someone from Epic to see if they can explain it into more depth so I can actually showcase those as well. So take care everybody. I wanted to say everyone and everybody at the same time. And yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.